What's going on, guys? It's your boy John the Liquidator coming back with another video. So it looked like Caitlin Clark brother is definitely firing shots at Washington Mystics owner over his sister. Guys, for this one here, we got to go all the way up to Iowa. Let's get it. Let's go. Couple days since the Washington Mystic owner said what she said about Caitlin Clark being on the cover of Time magazine. Everybody and their mama that chimed in on this conversation. That is, except for somebody in Caitlin Clark camp. Well, I'm here to tell you, her brother Colin, he's standing on business, bro. He's sick of people messing with his sister, and I can't be nothing but happy for him, dog. It's like great to see him kind of stepping in. Not to say that she needed, but he tired of the jibber jabber, just like all of the other people that support Caitlin Clark. We tired of these people hating on her, bro. And I'm here to tell you, her brother definitely sent shots over to the Washington Mystic owner because Fox News broke this story about an hour ago. It's being reported that Caitlin Clark brother seemingly responds to Mystics owner's slight of Sister Time magazine cover. Yes. So it looked like Sheila Johnson believes the WNBA as a whole should have been highlighted, not just one player. That was the spark of the argument. Caitlin Clark Time magazine cover was something Washington Mystic owner Sheila Johnson did not seem to appreciate after a record-breaking WNBA season. Well, Clark brother Colin appeared to send a jab back at Johnson. Colin Clark reshared an old video from the front office sports on September 19th, which showed a record 20,711 fans in attendance at Capital One Arena in Washington for the Mystic game against who? His sister, the Indiana Fever. Yes, bro. Now, we all remember when that game went down. It was legendary. And I'm here to tell you, they let it be known that she sold it out too. I mean, they was retweeting it. They was so happy to have a sellout. I ain't lying. But watch it look like they had hit the lottery when Caitlin Clark came to town. And now they only want to, act like she ain't do nothing for her organization. What? Yes, the article goes on to say it is like the largest crowd to date in WNBA history, and the Mystics actually moved the game from its usual entertainment spot to Sports Arena to the Capital One Arena to appease more fans in the 20,536 arena seat building, bruh. Yes, they had to move it to the Wizards building. Want to know why? Because Caitlin Clark is box office. You gonna sit up here and bash this young lady like she ain't come in and fill your pockets. Stop the hate, dog. Now, this is the tweet that Colin shared. Let's check it out right now, man.
Capital One Arena.
Look at it.
The official number, 20,711. It has now become the largest attended game in WNBA history.
The largest attendance game in WNBA history at that time. Bruh, you got nerve to say she shouldn't have been on the cover? What? Now, the article goes on to say the WNBA saw its most watched regular season in 24 years while also seeing record attendance with the rookie class that was headlined by who? Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese and others. Now, they got to throw Angel name in there, y'all. I ain't do it. They did it. I'm just reading. However, Clark's presence as the number one overall pick out of Iowa, where she already had a massive following as she became the all-time leading scorer in NCAA history, helped the WNBA viewership, social media engagement, and more explode the entire situation. It went on to say, I've been able to captivate so many people that have never watched women's sports, let alone women's basketball, and turn them into fans, Clark told Time magazine in her interview. Now, Caitlin Clark knows what she did, and she knows what she's been doing. However, Johnson took exception with Time believing the WNBA as a whole should have been highlighted instead of Caitlin Clark. Now, I ain't even finna go over what she said because we all know what she said. She was a complete hater, and she shouldn't have said what she said, bro. And I'm glad Caitlin Clark brother stepped up to the challenge and let it be known, bro. Y'all need to quit hating on the sister, dog. This stuff getting old, bro. And I'm pretty sure Collins is gonna keep, sending little subliminals here and there because he's sick of it. And everybody else sick of it, dog. Everything Caitlin do, y'all got a problem with it. Everything Caitlin say, y'all got a problem with it. Why is that? You're looking like some serial haters. Moving on to another story. Now, News Nation YouTube channel put out a clip. And I mean, man, Brody went off. I ain't gonna lie to you. Roll the footage.
Why not call her what she is, which is the face of the WNBA?
But yeah, what we don't want to hear, Marky, and good morning, good Monday morning to you. What we don't want to hear is ridiculous statements like that, okay? Caitlin Clark is the reason why the WNBA and the NCAA women's basketball tournament got its highest ratings of all time. 48%. The rating, it was up the attendance in the WNBA thanks to Caitlin Clark. And the Mystics, get this, they're 31%, Marky, of their overall attendance came from the 2 games that Caitlin Clark played in that arena.
So there wasn't just all of a sudden a huge contingent of Indiana fans in DC, right, out of nowhere.
I mean, it's just mind-boggling that someone who's apparently quite successful, this owner, would make comments like this. There was a time, Marky, when the NBA wasn't that popular. Go back to the 60s and the 70s. Then a couple of guys came along by the name of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. Yeah. One white guy, one black guy. Okay, they elevated the entire league. Then a guy by the name of Michael Jordan, a black guy, came along, and what did he do? He elevated all the other great players in the league. Nobody named the NBA the athletes of the year. It's a total joke to make that comment. Caitlin Clark is trying to take the high road, and I've rarely had advice for her, Marky, but I'm going to give her some now. Caitlin, you don't need to take the high road anymore. You've taken it plenty of times. Go do what you do. Be popular. I paid thousands of dollars, Marky, for Taylor Swift concert tickets. Why? Yes. Because that's what the market bears. Nobody's complaining that she's a white female. She's a very successful artist, just like other successful artists, whatever their background is. The economics take care of
the Clarkonomics. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
So this is just, we got to get over this. Let's play basketball when it's WNBA time. And Caitlin Clark, be proud of all you've done. She's a generational player. That's
so why
changing
would
the way the game
speak
is
out
played.
in this way, Patrick? I mean, the owner of the Mystics, I'm sure she'd be happy to have her on her roster and bring those kinds of butts and seats to every single game. I mean, if Caitlin Clark is the rising tide, why speak against her, especially in a league where, people switch teams, you're traded? Right. I mean, but why?
Can you say
she knew
jealousy?
This would get that kind of headline and reaction.
Yeah, can you say jealousy, Mark? That's the only thing I can think of. I mean, you're going to throw out the race card. I don't know if that's part of it. All I know is that there's been a lot of great players in the WNBA, and there still are a lot of great players other than Caitlin Clark. But Caitlin Clark's a great player, and Caitlin Clark's the reason why many people, many sponsors, and many new television stations want to put the WNBA on. Okay, that's just a reality. Just look at, I come from a sport in tennis where men and women are paid equally at the majors. They moved the matches to prime time in the US Open final. Why? Because of Serena Williams. That was the reason why. Men and women. Sometimes the men are more popular, sometimes the women. But the facts are the facts. The NBA overall is a much more popular product and has been over the years than the WNBA. Now the WNBA's got a chance to make some huge inroads, which they already are. Be quiet out there and relish Caitlin Clark and what she's bringing to all the other players in the league and get off her back.
Yeah, and be thankful.
That was News Nation speaking about Caitlin Clark and that Washington Mystic owner. I want to know your thoughts down in the comments below. Keep them bills on because you know what? I'm coming right back with another one. And until next time, dog, shake the haters off. I'm out of here. Peace out. Shake the haters.